Pennies are on the docket for today. What will we find? No one can say. Hey, this is Silver Chupacabra, and we are here to look and see what's in here. Hope everybody liked my homage to Dr. Zeus for the opening. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the openings we will be looking for today. This is the 1909 to 1940 book. Sorry about that. And those are the openings. So look, plenty of them. I'd love to fill 1, 2, 3, as many as I can find. Plenty open there. If we get to the 1941 to 1974 book, that's a whole different story. We've got everything going. Nice shinies there. Continue to have some shinies, and now we're still having less shinies, but that's when we're starting to get into the wheaties. But you do still see some shinies, by the way. That one, I can feel it coming. There's been plenty made. Let's find one. Same thing here, 1942S. Still pennies, that's just, will they ever come or not? So the D and the Philly are open for that. But everything else is there. We can always use some upgraders. Love to see some varieties. Maybe even a stray IHC. Only I found one of those in my box hunt. So let's go ahead and see what's on the top end of that one. Hey, here are the top enders for this box. That way you might hear a cat yowl in the background. He tends to do that from time to time. So, just kind of looking through here, definitely seeing some copper right away. I think that's 60s right there. Seeing a lot of memorial backs. Take a look at there. And it's a 5 right there. That means it's going to be in the 50s, and I can already tell you, since I've kind of looked these over, that is a 56 Denver. So there's one wheatie up on top here. It's the obverse that you're seeing. Now, I preface that with anytime I've had wheat backs, at least the reverses showing, I've not had very good boxes. But there's always the first time we do get one. So anyway, I think it's time to go ahead and get going. We go at this first one. And we know that it's at least, when did they start the Shields? 2010. We know it's younger than that. Yeah, there's the shield right there. But it's what's inside. You know that. We're on the third roll of this new penny box hunt. And we have a wheatie reverse. Number 1, our first one out of the box. I was thinking of saying something else, but I didn't. And there it is. Interesting schmooze going on there, but other than definitely the bottom of the lease got some wear going on there. Pretty good detail, but there definitely is some wear. I could see this being 40s. Doesn't mean it's going to be. In fact, it could very well be 50s. Could be 30s. Getting a mint mark. There's the 5, 57. So late 50s wheatie. Second to last year. Go. Good start. See if we have anything more in this penny roll here. On to the 7th roll here. Got 3 more left in this first row at 10. Down in the actual layout here, and there it is on the reverse. Second time we've had one off the reverse. Tell for what's going on there yet, so we'll pull it out. Oh, I would say there's a little more wear on this one than the 57. What is going on with the field here, though? Let's put this down somewhere where I can see it. Notice that it looks like it's almost like different here. It might just be the toning, but it looks like this part here is raised up more than some parts there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Most probably nothing. It's Chupa. God, it just looks like it is, though. It's most likely Chupa seeing things. Well, if there's a big indentation in the front, that would support my thesis there. There's not, by the way. Wear on the cheeks, chin, outer coat there, a little bit of the bow tie. I would say 40s, but would not be the first time I've been drastically wrong. So there is an S, and it will be in the 50s. Now, if you watch this channel enough, you know exactly what I'm aiming towards here. If this is a 1950 San Francisco, it's got to have a 0 here on the 4th digit. We have got ourselves a hole filler. Will it be? Will it be? Oh! It's red bastards. I'll probably beep that out, by the way. 51 San Francisco. You just couldn't be a 0, could you, Mr. 1? But still fine. That's the second one of the box. We're liking that. And we still have the whole rest of the roll to check there. Roll 9 of this box hunt. And God, for a minute, I thought this was a Flying Eagle sand. You know, the one they only made it for 3 years. It's like, what are the chances that's going to fly up into a box or a circulated box at anyway, pennies. This is Canadian. I think I've got one other coin of this, but it's got the different reverse on it. It's the 100 celebration of something. I don't know what that would be. But I always did like the bird on the back here. And then, of course, you got Liz on the front. 13th roll of this box. And we've got our third wheatie. And once again, it's on the reverse again. Very dark brownish. Let's pull it out. It's got a lot of schmooze on it. Details there. Little wear. I could do a whole rhyming bit there, and I'm not going to. I'm thinking 50s. It's got wear there on the upper parts. Usually with that D there, it usually becomes that, but yeah, it is 50s. 54. 1954 Denver minted. So we got 3 so far. They are all from the 50s. 2 roll 26. We've had a pretty slow roll of it here since we last had a wheatie find, but down this trail we've got number 4. Very cool. It's again reverse. We have not had anything with the obverse sticking up yet. This looks like it's seen a little bit of time on the gumball machine trail here. It's got wear, yes. It's actually got pretty decent wear. I would expect 40s, but you never know. A schmooze on there too. The obverse has definite wear on it too. I don't see a mint mark. It's still going to be, yeah, there is a mint mark. Sorry, 50s, 52D. mint mark snuck in there on me. So far everything has been through the 50s. 51 being our oldest. Cool. Onward we go. And I'll check out the rest of this roll. On roll 28 of this penny box hunt. And our fifth find is, once again, showing its reverse out there. And it's showing a lot of nonsense, too. As you can see, we've got another wheatie. If you remember, a box hunt ago, we had one that was just ripped up like this, too. But it's a wheatie, and we're going to take it. Hopefully it's got age to it, but I'm going to doubt it. It's hard to tell. Will the front? No, the front actually looks semi-decent, but it does actually look at least worn. I don't know what to say with this. It's going to be 50s. Wow. 1953D. How is this? How is that possible? I do not understand that. The box hunt ago, we had two 53Ds that were chewed up and mangled just like this. And it's the same date. Same mint mark. Wow. On roll 32 of this penny box hunt. And we've got to that roll that we've saw that 56D. I believe it was 56. I might be a little bit off on that, but I do believe that to be a wheatie. We're going to open it up, check it right out. Okay, so here it is. It's a 54 Denver. I'm beginning to wonder if there was another one, meaning I think we might have actually a couple of wheatie enders. That is a 54S, by the way. We have a 54D sitting in the docks there. I could swear the other one was a 56 Denver. We could actually see that part. So we'll have to find out when we get to it. I think maybe it was roll 37. I don't know. We'll find out if it does or not. But anyway, other than the schmooze, I think this one's in pretty decent condition. Just going to move it more in the light here. Not too bad. Pretty good. Still have a bit to look at on this roll. To roll 33 of this box hunt. So we just had one wheatie, was an ender. And we've got another reverse sticking out here. There it is. So far we've had 6 wheatie finds. They've all been from the 50s. Question is, will we break that? This is in pretty good shape. A bit schmoozy, but hey. Oh man, yeah, I'm thinking this is going to stay in the 50s here too. Mint mark is there, D. It is in the 50s, 1958 D. I was wondering if this was going to be a last year wheatie, but and it is. Pretty good shape. You know, other than some scratch marks there on the shoulder, but well, we're up to 7. That's pretty cool. Still have a bit. Roll 36 and finally found it. There were 2 rolls that are wheatie enders. It just happened to be on the obverse. That was a 56 Denver, I'm pretty sure of, but we'll check it. Still on roll 36, and there it is. Pretty detailed. Some schmooze there. And there is what was showing on the end. 56. 6 almost looks like it's a 0, though, but it is a 6, folks. So that is find, I believe, number 8. Yes, that is the 8th find of this box. Very cool. One thing I would say about this has been a weird little box when it comes to dates that could have varieties. This is a Denver box. Yes, we've had some San Franciscos, but I'm telling you, very little Philadelphia in here, and very little varieties to check for. And in fact, I haven't even checked for one wide AM. 98, 1998, 99, and 2000. And those are Phillies. And I've had no chance to look for any of them. It's been a while since I've had a box like this where just really not much to look at. It's cool that we're getting some wheaties, but they're also 50s, which, that's cool. Yeah, that's going to happen too. I'd like to get some older ones. We'll see if this one has anything left in it. And of course, we still have 14 rolls left. Who knows what's in there? Still on roll 36, and this one kind of snuck in there. Did not see it at all. Got a very shiny 2001 from Canada. Let's see what the obverse looks like. Kind of the same shininess. Very interesting. Cool. And we are down to the last 4 rolls. This is roll 46. We're going to have our 9th wheatie find. And once again, it's showing up on its reverse. This looks actually in pretty decent condition. Detail-wise, probably going to be another 50s. It's kind of the way this box has went. Which, it is what it is. Be nice if it was a 50S, that's for sure. Let's continue the 50 streak. To be honest, I'm missing a 55. I got everything from 51 to 58, but I'm missing the 55. So there's a D-mint mark. There's the 5. It's the 5. Oh, man, I've been calling these lately, too. It's very interesting. 55D. We go up here and take a look. Boom. Everything's in a line. And I believe they're all Denver. Well, they're all Denvers except for a 51S and a 54S. No Phillies in there. So we are on the last roll. As you can see, no rolls in there, folks. Oh, at the very end. I mean, I don't believe this is an ender, by the way. But at the very end, the 50 streak stops. It's a 1949, folks. Just barely into the 40s. Pretty decent shape. That 9, I would say, was looking a little ragged there, but that is the 10th find, and that is it, folks. Let's go right to the summary. Okay, so here we are. We are at the end of this penny box hunt. It was nothing too magnificent, although we did get a bunch of wheaties. I would say a little bit on the high average side, which is pretty cool. We had 10 finds, wheatie-wise, and a couple of Canadians, and there's some shinies there too. Let's go ahead and go through this. Got a 49 Philly. That was the last thing we found at the very end. 51 San Francisco. Got a 52 Denver. Interesting 53 Denver. I'm not sure what's going on with that surface. 54 Denver and a 54S. The only date that we had a couple of different finds on. 55 Denver. 56 Denver. 57 Denver. 58 Denver. Pretty straightforward there. Canadian-wise, I haven't seen this one for a while. It's the commemorative. I don't know what the bird is. I'll probably look it up. It's a 100-year anniversary of something. 1967 is the date for that one, and then the 2001 that was found. That's it. Nothing really special find-wise. That's something that happens, that's for sure. We'll look for varieties, and doubtful of collection books will be gotten into, but we'll check them out. Okay, so this is weird, but for some reason, this is actually being recorded way after this penny hunt. I don't know what happened to the final part of the video where I show the updates, which there were none, by the way, in this from this penny hunt. But for some reason, either I completely forgot about it or I just kind of lost the video somewhere. This is just to replace it. There were no updates from all the 50s in the last 49, although the 149 did get into the secondary collection, which is nice, since it was the last coin found. But anyway, that is it for it's just a weird thing to do right after the nickel hunt that I just got through with, finding out that, oh, I didn't film the last one, or I lost it. That's it. I'm going to say bye-bye. Have a great week or weekend. Cheers to everybody.